What do you think these places on Earth have in common? Of course, they are very cold. Antarctica ranks first in the list of the coldest places in the world, with an air temperature of -90 degrees. Different climates and lives are experienced in 7 different continents in the world. While people are struggling with extreme heat in Libya, it is freezing to the point of freezing in Canada. Although the seasons have changed in recent years, we are one of the rare countries where 4 seasons are experienced. We see the sun, the snow, the rain. We are indeed lucky. Imagine living in a country that is always cold or snowy most of the time. Here, certain parts of the world are either very cold or completely covered with snow for most of the year. Especially as it gets closer to the north and south polar regions, it shows the effect of cold weather. Although the polar regions are known as the coldest places in the world, harsh climatic conditions also show themselves in the interiors far from the sea. In these regions, which are covered with ice throughout the year, the air temperature rarely rises above zero. However, despite all the difficulties, the white cover also has a beautiful view. Earth's refrigerator Antarctica ranks first in the list of the coldest places in the world. If we do not count the people who are there for scientific research, the only continent where people do not live is Antarctica. Vostok, located on the continent, is the coldest region in the world with a temperature of -90 degrees. You heard right, -90 degrees. The average temperature recorded in Vostok in summer is -27.5 degrees.
Antarctica is the world's 5th largest continent. It is located in the southernmost part of the Southern Hemisphere. About 98% of the continent is covered with ice. Antarctica is called the fridge of the world, because the amount of ice found here makes up about 90% of the total amount of ice on Earth. In addition to being the coldest place in the world, Antarctica is also the end of the world, the driest place, the windiest place, the highest place and the most isolated place. Pole of cold Oymyakon, the coldest inhabited place in the world, is the village of Oymyakon in the north of Russia. In the village located in Siberia, the lowest temperature measured in winter is -72 degrees. The average temperature of the village, which is called the Pole of the Cold, is -40 degrees throughout the year. While Oymyakon used to be a place where only deer lived, in recent years it has become a settlement mostly inhabited by tribes and the human population has started to increase. The coldest island in the world, Greenland. The Arctic ice on Greenland, the largest island in the world, is also one of the coldest places in the world. In the region with an altitude of 2,341 meters in the Northern Hemisphere, the air temperature drops to -66 degrees. In Greenland, 81% of which is covered with ice, there is winter in all 4 seasons. Canada's coldest places. Most of Canada, which is the coldest country in the world after Russia, experiences freezing temperatures. Snag in Yukon State is the coldest region in the country. The lowest temperature ever measured in Snag is -63 degrees. In Fort Selkirk, another cold place in Canada, the average temperature is -60 degrees. Alaska and Montana. Alaska, the U.S. state outside the mainland, is also one of the coldest places in the world. Although it is quite large in terms of area, the lowest temperature measured in the region where very few people live due to harsh weather conditions is -62 degrees. However, in summer the weather is quite clear. The temperature rises up to 34 degrees. Montana, located in the northwest of the USA, is one of the coldest places in the country with an average temperature of -57 degrees. The Lapland region in the north of Finland, the Russian capital Moscow and the town of Verkhoyansk in the Autonomous Republic of Yakutia in Russia and Mongolia are among the coldest places in the world.